Okay, so once you have developed your survey and the people have filled it in your drive, wherever you created it, you should see two. So these are my two survey documents. One is the actual survey itself, and the other one is the Google Sheet where it has now downloaded all this data. So if I go to that Google Sheet, I see all of my responses here. But what I want to do is start making some graphs, and to do that I need to filter out the data because I don't just want to know. So if we go back to here, we don't just want to know, and if we click on responses, we're not interested in how many people answered each question. We're interested in the percentage of males or females, or perhaps age groups, or whatever it is. So we need to now filter this down. So I'm going to do gender and this one here. So I'm going to try and figure out which gender of people had different feelings, observations about this idea here. So we're going to, in this tab, we're going to figure this out. So we know that we have, so we're going to create a little table here. We know we have males, females, and we know that we asked them about other. So because my other is only two people, I'm going to leave it as other. If my other was a large percentage, I might break it down because what's interesting is in here, in my form responses, it actually breaks it down. People explained what they were, how they identify in terms of gender. So if I had a lot of people that had said gender fluid, then maybe I would create another category. But since I only have two of my respondents, I'm just going to leave that alone. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our options for the other question here, and I'm going to show you how to sort of cross-check this, and then I'll show you how to do the filter. So we've got our three gender types, and then we asked people which gender, males or females, tend to lead survivor groups, and we have these four options. So we need to put those in. So we've got male, female, even, split, and don't know. No experience. Okay, so in order to make sure when we look at our male respondents, right, which is going to be in this column here. So let's just make this clear. This is male respondents. This is female respondents. And this is other respondents. And then here we have male leaders, female leaders. Okay, so total for each gender of respondents. This is going to help us just check our math. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out over here. Okay, so males. So when we tally up all of our male respondents, there should be 35 males and 38 females. 35 males and 38 females, and I think I said there were two other. That is correct. Okay, so now, once you've made your table, now we just need to fill in all of these. So we're going to go one block, one column at a time. So we're going to figure out how many male respondents thought the leaders were mostly male, how many male respondents thought the leaders were female, etc. And I'm going to get you that far and show you how to cross-check your math, and then the rest you can figure it on your own. All right, so if we go back to our responses, here's a little button. It looks kind of like a filter. When you click filter, things sort of change here. So if we look at, this is our gender of our participants. If we filter it and look at the males, okay, you should see how right now everything is clicked. So let's clear everything and let's just collect the males. Now we just have our male respondents. Okay, everybody else is gone bye-bye. So then this is the question that we want to filter that one with. So again, clear them all. You always want to hit clear all because we only want to click one at a time. So the males that answered the question, how many of those males felt that most leaders in the zombie apocalypse were females? So then we just have to total this number up. But you need to just sort of scroll up and make sure that you're at the top. This was messing me up the other day. So, and then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 males thought that leaders were female. There we go. So then we go back and we clear, and we can do that. So these are the people who don't know. They have no experience. Again, make sure you're going all the way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are our know, they don't know because they've never been to group 4. And then we go back again. Who are we missing? Clear, males. See how that just happened? When I scrolled up a bit, there were more responses. Be aware of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. That was for males. And then we're just missing our even split people. So again, clear, even split. Okay. See that happened again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Oh, I keep doing that. 12. 12, 12, 12. There we go. So now, to check my math, these numbers should add up to 35. So 19, 23, 33, 35. So I know that this is correct. So that's really important to do. That's how I caught my error the other day when I was fiddling around in here. So now when I'm going to go to my females, so now I'm going to go here, I'm going to clear, and I'm going to get the females. And if I go here for a second and select all, if I select all, then there's my big list. There's all the females, right, that responded to this question. And then again, hit my filter for that second question, I clear, and I start. Okay, so that is going to get you this far. Now, what you could then do, and what you might want to do, is sort of recreate this table and do these as percentages. So what percentage of male respondents thought that there was male leadership, which would be 9 divided by 35 times 100. That would give the percentage of males. Whereas over here, let's say we have a 7 here. Over here, your denominator is going to be 38 because that's your total. So 7 divided by 38 times 100. So I would suggest that you do this, get your raw numbers in. That's what I would suggest. Then what you might want, there's a couple things you could do. You could just add more rows beside these, or, because that's going to confuse me, I would be recreating this table again, maybe down here. And I would put a title percentages, and I would redo it and do my percentages, because really you want to graph the percentages. All right, so that's data filtering. Enjoy!